Guys, it's Wiggles Outdoors, and I'm bringing you another blowgun video today. I want to talk to you guys about a new dart that I have today. Now, I've done reviews on broadhead darts, the mini broadheads, even the stun darts, and they're all incredibly fun. But one dart I've wanted for a long time, and I've just never gotten around to getting it, was the driver dart, or the shotgun dart. Now, I've seen these online, and the idea behind it is you load multiple darts, of a very small scale into your blowgun, into the bore, and then you use the driving cone to put behind it, and when you shoot it out, it's like a shotgun, and it literally just splatters out. So at 10 yards, if I'm shooting at a squirrel, I'm more guaranteed a success rate on hitting that squirrel, correct? I got some, and it's finally happened. And we're going to test them out today, and I'm going to show you guys how they work. I'm going to shoot a few trees, maybe a couple targets, and we're just going to go around, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to plink and see what we can do. So my first thought on these darts, I've shot them a few times already. Kind of wanted to test it out before I show you guys so I have a little bit more know-how of what I'm talking about. My first thought, there is a lot of these darts, like 100 to 200 per package, right? Costs around 20 bucks for this. Not bad at all considering how much game I can actually process with these, as well as they're still very reusable. They come in a little plastic bag like this, a few bags, but overall they won't fit on the actual quiver that comes with the cold steel blowguns. So I can't put these with me. So carrying these into a bushcraft scenario or a hunting situation, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But to overcome that, you can create a hard-shelled case. Now, these are very fine point, very small darts, so they will poke through any kind of fabric that you put on there very easily. But if you have like a bamboo container or something that has a harder lining on it, you can definitely use these. So first off, you definitely need to create a container for these guys before you take them out and use them. Right now I'm just using the plastic bag that they come in, but I'm being very careful as to not put them in my pocket, because if I was to trip and fall, it would jam right through the plastic and into my leg, and that's just not something I want out here. So definitely find a hard shell container that they won't poke through. So next up comes the field test. Let's put some of these suckers to use and test it out for you guys so you can see how effective they are. I'm going to shoot 5 darts at a time because I found that 5 is a good number to fit in my bore. I could definitely fit more, but there's no use in it because 5 darts is going to make sure that I have plenty of darts left, as well as I can secure a good shot. We're going to do short range and long range. We're going to see the effectiveness between the two, and it works just like shotgun pellets do. Short range, it's a tighter grouping. You're going to make it easier. Long range is going to spread out further. So that's something you have to take into consideration as well. Let's go ahead and get this field test out of the way. Out of the 5 darts that I shot, 1, 2, 3, 4 only stuck at 10 feet, which is still a pretty good success chance considering the size of the pattern of this if this was a rabbit or a squirrel. Rabbits aren't going to be on trees, by the way, just so you know. With that being said, the other dart actually ricocheted back and came exactly where I was standing at. I've got to find it. Probably not going to find it. They're very tiny, and the only downfall I found is they're very, very dark colored. They're black. So maybe you could take and spray paint them orange or something, but that's for future reference. Let's look at penetration, though. Let's pull this one right out. I mean, it's stuck in a good, almost inch, like 3/4 of an inch. And that's pretty good considering that it's stuck into a pine tree like this, which is a softer wood. But you take that into a squirrel or a rabbit, and it's going to pierce all the way through it. And one of those could have definitely been either a headshot or a heart shot. I don't think the animal would have went very far. Now let's test it out at about 20 feet. This is crazy. 4 darts yet again. So that makes 2 darts lost out here that I'll probably never find, but definitely going to look for. The pattern on this, though, is much, much larger. I mean, you're talking like an 8-inch to 9-inch gap between these. And so at a distance like that, one of these darts would have most likely hit it. I also noticed that these are very vertical to each other, only varying horizontally by a minor difference. At 20 feet, I managed to land quite a bit in there. So what if I was to put maybe 10 darts, which I think is the most that may hold, and we'll test that next. But, taking 10 darts and put in there and shoot out, the pattern would be insane. So let's see how many darts we can actually fit into the bore of this and see what that would be like. I have 11 darts. And I have to grab them closer to the end here so I can put them in. I want to make them all even. And go ahead and throw them in there. Push it with the palm of my hand so they stay relatively even. And again, it doesn't really matter if they differentiate a little bit, and you can actually fit more in there by doing that. but moving around to here. 11. 11 is what you can fit in there. That's what I found. Let's see how 11 darts looks being shot at a tree and the spread. We're going to do a closer distance, maybe about 8 feet to 10 feet. Five darts. That's the magic number. So I put 11 darts in the bore of the blowgun and 5 stuck into the tree. Earlier I put 5 darts in the blowgun and at 10 foot or around that area, 4 darts stuck into the tree. So it looks like 5 darts is really where you want to go to. I mean, of course, the more you add, the more of a success chance you get, but they do end up ricocheting quite a bit. And it's very easy to lose these guys because they're very tiny and they're so dark colored. Just a word of advice there for you. I wouldn't go with more than 5. The spread on it's pretty good anyways. Like I said, I mean, this is around a 5-inch to 6-inch spread on this. And I'm very confident with the spread on this as the capturing a small critter. I like these darts. They're kind of cool. I hope this video was useful for you guys. Maybe it motivated you to go get you a cool blowgun from Cold Steel or any other brand. I'm not sponsored by Cold Steel, but I will tell you straight up that this is the best made blowgun that I've ever seen in my entire life. There's some really cool blowguns out there, but just the overall construction of the nice steel that this is made out of, or aluminum, the power behind it, the durability, and then just the overall faction of I've killed so many things with this, and it's provided for me every single time. I love this blowgun, and the darts are fantastically made. So either way it goes, guys, this has been Wiggle with Wiggles Outdoors. Thank you for watching. Go down below, hit that like button. Check out some of my other blowgun videos I have out there. I have tons of bushcraft survival videos, as well as a vlogging series called Hit the Trail, where I go out here and camp, kayak, and all kinds of crazy outdoor stuff. Peace out, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment.